What's going on, everyone? Champ is back with another video, and it's very humid today, so make sure you drink the water, okay? H2 hydration. Today we're going to react to something crazy, okay? And I'm going to ruin a lot of people's lives today. Whose lives am I going to ruin? Only the ones that go to McDonald's, McDonald's. I thought it was other restaurants, but today it's all about McDonald's. Everybody loves McDonald's. They're all over the place. Well, if you love that today, you're not going to anymore, because today we're going to react to 10 McDonald's secrets they wish you never knew about. Let's get into it right now.
That's why her hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
McDonald's is one of the world's most popular fast food chain restaurants. The famous, recognizable Golden Arches have 36,000 locations in more than 100 countries. From their popular Big Macs to their world-famous crispy and salty fries, connoisseurs may think they know everything there is to know. But this...
What is it about McDonald's fries that, like, the second they start to get cold, they just suck and nothing will ever revive them? I think I remember one time, since I work at a pizzeria, I think one time, this was year 4 or 5 I was working there. I think I just tried to warm them back up using our fryer, and it wasn't good at all. Resalted it, everything. It was just bad. I don't get it.
This corporation has their own dirty little secrets. McDonald's is constantly reacting to consumer concerns and have since made changes to many of their products, but there are some things you might want to know before you go pick up your next McMeal. So let's uncover the top 10 McDonald's secrets.
Okay, let's go.
Thanks for telling me your secret.
Faster fast food at the McDonald's drive-thru.
Hey, look here, fellas. You guys gonna have to order from the drive-thru menu.
McDonald's gives priority to those in the drive-thru lane. They will almost always have the dining guests wait to get their food over those driving through in their cars. So if you were to walk into a McDonald's and place an order at the same time as the car that just pulled up, you can bet they will get their meals first.
Well, that's understandable. Otherwise, they'll be, like, in the streets and shit. So what's the point of this? Is the point of this the fact that if I'm in the store and I order something, it's going to take a little bit longer considering what's going on out in the drive-thru? I don't give a shit. I don't care if it's an extra 5 minutes. I just, like, take your time. I don't get people that are like, I'm going to rage because my food's, like, takes 30 seconds longer. Okay.
They do this with good reason, to avoid car pileups and to prevent roads from getting blocked. As you can imagine, the car lineups can get pretty hectic, especially during mealtime rushes. If you're thinking you can beat this system by walking or biking through the drive-thru to get the same service, that won't work. McDonald's will refuse to serve anyone that is not in a vehicle and will ask you to come inside instead.
Why would you go through the drive-thru without a vehicle anyway? Just go into the store. The doors are closer. The building's designed that way.
The drive-thru is focused on speed, to serve as many customers as they can and avoid complaints.
Makes sense. We do the same thing with waiting orders versus anybody who calls in. I mean, we don't put you way the fuck back to screw everybody else over, but Marco's basically does the same thing. It's, it's just the way it is.
Drive-thru is the higher volume side of the business and drives 60 to 70% of their revenue.
The thing is, if you went inside to order this shit, it's still, like, instant, so who cares?
Customer is more likely to complain if made to wait in the drive-thru than someone making a dine-in order who will sit down and have more time to eat.
Take your time, no hurry here.
Checking us out for the first time? Then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to join our notification squad.
I know how YouTube
let's
works.
Serve up more.
I know how YouTube works.
Yes, welcome to McDonald's. Can I help you?
Oh, hailing frequencies open, huh?
The McRib isn't really ribs.
No shit. No shit. Anybody with a brain knows that, okay? Come on. I never had a McRib before in my life, by the way. I probably never the fuck will, unless maybe it's a Devour video. And no, I would have guessed that this thing isn't really ribs. I thought it was a weirdly cut chicken breast, right? Thin that shit down, squiggle it a little bit, make it look like there's bones in here, but really what all this is a chicken. That's all it is.
The rib witch!
That's my prediction anyway.
Have come to pass.
Are you tempted by the McRib? You might think you know what's really going on between the buns, saucy rack of ribs, pickles, and onions.
You never do. You never know what the fuck you're gonna get all the time when you go out to eat. Ever. It doesn't matter where it is. If you cook your own meals, you know what the fuck you're getting. This shit, you don't.
What you should know is that there are actually no ribs in this sandwich.
No shit.
False advertising? We'd say the fake ribs are a pork mixture that is pressed into the rib-like shaped mold. The pork patty is made with 45 ingredients, including a mixture of pork tripe, heart, stomach, water, loads of salt, and sugar.
All the addictive shit that makes all that shit addictive, and it's not like... At least this is more man-made. There's no beef filler in this, but it's still kind of disgusting.
Sauce is made with 3 types of sugar, including high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah. Sugar to keep the barbecue sauce taste, and high fructose corn syrup, so it makes you it makes your brain think that you're hungry, so you just keep ordering more shit.
Total of 18 ingredients, and the bun is made with 17 ingredients. In total, it takes 80 ingredients to create this sweet, salty, and very fattening sandwich.
Fattening.
The McRib is also one of the saltiest items on the menu, and this is because of the process to form the false ribs. They use a lot of salt to help extract proteins that are then used to bind the meat trimmings into the rib-like shape.
Yeah, so your blood pressure can just skyrocket.
It takes a lot of salt to pull that off, and one of these sandwiches will provide you with 36% of your daily salt intake. Guess Mickey D's doesn't agree with less is more.
The less you do, the more you do.
Your McDonald's drink may contain fecal matter.
Shut up. I don't buy this one for a second. Come on now. What is this shit?
Surely getting an ice-cold beverage with your meal seems harmless. I mean, other than the fact that we know sodas are high in sugar, there's no secrets. Or are there? In 2017, the BBC consumer show Watchdog performed a series of random tests on 3 fast food chains all over the UK for fecal coliform.
What they found was 30% had...
wasn't exactly what you want to hear. 3 out of 10 McDonald's drinks tested positive for fecal contamination.
How did that happen?
Ice. This would mean about 30% of the ice in your drink from McDonald's could have elements of feces in it.
How? There's no way that's true. There's no way.
For sure.
What's worse is Burger King and KFC tested positive with even higher traces of fecal contamination found in their drinks.
How?
They found 6 of their samples from BK and 7 samples from KFC had fecal contamination.
Because, like, what happens is you have an ice maker. It's built into the damn pop machine. It makes its own ice. So how the fuck does this happen? That's why I don't believe this one. This one can't be real.
Yikes! Fecal coliform is found in human and animal feces and can cause a number of diseases. You sure you still want to supersize your drink?
Supersize it, bitch.
McDonald's staff are underpaid and being replaced.
Well, it's a fast food restaurant. I don't know what to tell you. All these corporations are run by a corporate chain, and the upper people that sit there and analyze shit on their computer all day and get paid millions of dollars to do that don't care about their employees. They never have and they never will. If they can have you as an employee versus a robot that can work for free and do everything perfectly, which one do you think they're going to pick? They don't give a shit about anybody.
Being replaced,
as your leader, by Dwight.
McD's employs over 1.8 million people. That's the second highest amount of people employed by a private employer after...
Because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. I'm surprised there's not one in Sardinia or one in Strikersville. They're everywhere. Of course there's going to be the highest employed shit.
Walmart. Let's be honest though, the staff are not loving it. They are overworked and underpaid.
Yeah. I agree 100%. That's why I will never work at a place like this. The best example I'll ever give you, Tim Hortons in arcade. And you can pick either location. It's the only thing in arcade that have two of them. And every single time they're always jam-packed. I would hate it. You're always just moving. Go, 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 go. No time to go to the bathroom. No time for anything. I would hate working at a fast food place. Absolutely hate it.
Barely able to make a living wage, meaning that their wages can barely allow them to pay for rent, food, and have something left over. We know that most fast food chains pay workers minimum wage, but the staff at McDonald's are constantly fighting for their wages to be increased because the pay is notoriously low. The average employee would have to work about 7 to 10 months to make what the CEO makes in 1 hour.
What?
Not only
Makes
that,
sense.
but with the rise in technology...
Yeah, because they're all rich assholes and they don't give a flying fuck about you. They don't care.
Their jobs are starting to be replaced with touchscreens.
Yeah.
You may have noticed these touchscreens already if you've been...
I've only noticed them on Transit Road, and that was like 2 years ago. And I haven't been on Transit Road in I don't know how fucking long. Like, probably ever since the day I'm thinking of. They had like touchscreen stuff. You could just do that. There was also, by the way, a thing on YouTube where you could look up like glitches, where you can order like, you could find a way to order like hundreds of Big Macs just for free or something like that. I remember watching that like a year ago too. But yeah, touchscreens are all over the place already.
Inside of Mickey D's to order. Why? Well, because they work for free.
I have never been inside the arcade one ever since they remodeled it during the COVID season. So arcade might actually have this. I don't know. Might have to figure that out. Maybe another McDonald's Devour video in the mix.
Before you know it, the number of McDonald's employees may drop drastically, and you just might have a computerized machine asking you if you would like fries with that. McDonald's CEO commented that the plan is to make it easier for customers to order and pay for food digitally, and to give people the ability to customize their orders.
Well, yeah.
But will this make it easier on the economy? Next time you place your order
Probably
on a
not.
touchscreen, make sure to wash your hands before your food is ready. Even though these screens are said to be cleaned often throughout the day, studies have found a number of different bacteria present on these screens.
Just like everything else, don't try to scare tactic people, dude. There's germs everywhere. It's been like that since the beginning of time. Oh, man.
But most of them are harmless. At least we
Thank
know
you.
there will be a position available as a touchscreen cleaner.
Well, I love touchscreens.
McDonald's produces a lot of food waste.
Yes. All restaurants produce food waste like crazy. When I worked at Tully's, oh my god, everything was fucking thrown out. Everything. And it's such a crime, dude. This is one of the things, this is one of the reasons why I like my pizzeria. And a lot of people like don't really notice this unless you work somewhere else. If we make a mistake or something like that, we can pay for the mistake. We can, you know, if nobody wants it, we can take it home. Sometimes we offer pizza for free. Like, if they say they don't want their food well done or anything like that, but we accidentally make their pizza well done and we cook another one, we give them the option, would you like this one for free? Not, like, 100% of the time they say yes. Let's be honest. My point is, my job doesn't do this dumb shit where we throw it all out, everything like that. No. Like, the rules are just so fucking stupid. Like, if fries, well, the fries I can understand. Like I said before, once they start to get cold, but Those motherfuckers stay hot for a really long time. A lot of people don't know that. You don't have to throw them out after the 2-minute, like, sow point or whatever it was. Tully's did that all the time. It's like, no, you don't have to do that. Fries that are 15 minutes old taste the same as fries that were like a minute old.
He wasted half of our food.
They waste so much
Each day,
shit.
Thousands of burgers are thrown out. About every 10 minutes, hundreds of burgers are thrown out. Also, French fries have been flagged as a problematic item due to excessive waste as well. McDonald's French fries have a 7-minute limit for how long they can sit before
that's what I'm saying. Like, if they last longer than 7 minutes, throw them right out. Can you imagine? I hate that shit. Because you're wasting so much fucking food.
They get tossed and new ones are made. Even though
It's
this is
stupid.
good news for customers knowing they get fresh fries, it is bad news when it comes to concerns regarding world hunger. If they sell about 9...
because McDonald's doesn't give a shit. They only care about money. I don't know how this is so shocking to everybody. They only give a shit about money. They only care about themselves.
million pounds of fries a day globally. You can only imagine how much gets wasted.
Ridiculous waste.
Everything in the kitchen has a timer, and when the timer goes off, that means the shelf life has expired and the food is
And it
thrown
has to
away.
be thrown
McDonald's
out.
feeds
It's
about
so
1% of
stupid.
the world's population on a daily basis, but approximately 12% of the world's population is suffering from hunger at the same time. How many more people would they be able to feed if there wasn't so much food waste?
Coming up next, a new fad that's sweeping the nation. Wasting food.
The main McDonald's ingredients are not so tasty.
Well, this I knew. It's full of, like, salt and shit. Like, just any way to get you addicted to their food. That's all they care about. Money, 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 money.
Who loves a side order of chemicals? McD's food is fully loaded with chemicals and additives. Thinking about getting scrambled eggs for breakfast? Think again. They contain monosodium phosphate, sodium acid pyrophosphate, citric acid, and niacin preparation.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if I fried an egg in my kitchen, which takes probably a grand total of maybe a minute and a half, I wouldn't get any of that shit. Yeah. Plus, I can make better breakfast sandwiches than McDonald's any goddamn day. Okay? All you need is just... cheese, bagels. I'm distracted because of this fucking...
You sure you want to break your fast with that?
No, thank you.
The salads are dusted with propylene glycol to keep them crisp and fresh. This is also used in their sauces, glazes, and hotcakes. Propylene glycol is a less toxic version of ethylene glycol, which is found in antifreeze. Sound appetizing? A common additive used in their food is calcium silicate, which is a white powder primarily used to prevent cement and roof tiles from caking. And what about the chicken nuggets? At one time, they hardly had any chicken in them, but lots of other ingredients we could barely pronounce. Less than half of a chicken nugget was actually chicken, and the rest was a combination of preservatives like TBHQ.
Want something that will definitely scare you? Look at pink slime. That was McDonald's beef filler for years until people figured it out and got grossed out by it, as they should. Now it's all just replaced by something that tastes similar to pink slime, but it's basically wood pulp. That's why you have to shit your brains out after you have McDonald's, because it's not man-made. Your body can't digest it. There's only one thing to do. Whoosh, straight through you.
This is a chemical they use in the nuggets to unnaturally preserve them and make them taste fresh. Imagine Gordon Ramsay making these discoveries in a Mickey D's kitchen. It would be entertaining
He already knows,
to watch,
man.
But we can
He already
only
knows.
imagine the boiling point of his rage. TBHQ has been proven to be unsafe for consumption, with side effects like
Yeah, but they sell it anyway, because it's all about the money.
loss of vision and liver
They don't
failure.
care.
So try not to eat too many of them. Let's
Don't
take
eat
a look
any of
at
them.
one more. Azodicarbonamide, an odorless synthetic chemical used in McDonald's buns as a flour bleaching agent. Not only is it hard to pronounce, but it is usually used in the production of foamed plastics. Now, we want to ask you, would you like fries with that?
Now ask, would you
That was cheesy as hell. Come on now.
like fries for that?
Would you like fries with that?
Yeah, not me.
The McDonald's food does not decompose.
That's not.
Yep, I knew that. Because it's also packed with, surprise, preservatives. Which completely eliminate the fact before where you have to actually throw all your food away because it's past the 7-minute limit. Since there's a ton of preservatives in it, it shouldn't fucking matter, but apparently it does because we want to keep the masses happy with our awesome taste.
Normal, is it?
If it doesn't decompose, is it even real food? With the use of many chemicals, high levels of preservatives, and fats, your meal is likely to look the same for years to come. That is, if you choose to save it. Many tests have been conducted with McDonald's meals to see if they decompose or grow mold. The tests prove that the food from the Golden Arches restaurants does not get moldy. Everyone is asking, why? Well, for starters, the food is very McFatty, and high fat means low moisture.
There you go.
So, with little to no moisture, mold cannot grow. So, when the chicken nuggets, burgers, or fries are left out, they completely dry out. Within a few days of being left out, all of the remaining moisture in your burger has evaporated, leaving you with some kind of weird jerky burger. Dried meat makes sense, but it's been a mystery as to why the buns do not get moldy. This is a little bit
way too
concerning
expensive
when we think
to
about putting
produce.
this food in our bodies.
Now I've lost my appetite.
The healthy McD's menu isn't really healthy.
No shit. I really wouldn't be surprised if they had filler in their lettuce.
He's healthy.
Well, I'm not really healthy.
Looking for a healthy option? You are better off making yourself a salad at home.
No
Want
shit.
to watch your calories, sugar, and salt intake when eating at McDonald's? Then take it from us and go for the burger. The burgers have less fat and calories than the salads.
That's
and when
weird.
we talk fats at McDonald's, we don't mean good fats like avocados and nuts. We mean the bad fats like saturated and trans fats. These bad fats are linked to increasing bad...
Trans fat is the thing that anybody needs to avoid like the plague. Don't eat anything that has any trace of trans fat in it.
cholesterol, high blood pressure, and more. The Bacon Ranch salad with crispy chicken has almost 500 calories and 28 grams of fat, with 51% of calories being from fat.
It's probably from the chicken and definitely from the salad dressing.
Compare that to a double cheeseburger that has 430 calories and 21 grams of fat.
That's fucking insane. The burger is actually healthier than the salad. Not by much, but it is.
Why are the salads so McFatty? It comes
The
down
salad
to the salad dressings, the croutons, and crispy high-fat meats. But let's not forget...
Because all that shit's cooked in a deep fryer. A lot of people don't know that, too. Well, at least at my pizzeria it is. But I wouldn't be surprised if... Well, they have to be in McDonald's, too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's deep fried.
That the veggies are coated in chemicals too. Does that sound healthy to you? Fast food and healthy food are two different categories.
I love how they show the close-up of a filthy-ass fryer.
McDonald's does not make their food healthy because it would cost them a lot more and they would make less, so the return would be low.
That's why they do all of this. So they can make more money. It's all about the money. I really wouldn't be surprised if there was a story someday in your local news about somebody literally dying in the dining room, just having a heart attack and dying, probably off your shitty burgers, and everybody just walks around, just like put up like 4 cones around the thing, and just business as usual, nothing to see here. Grab the mop her up. They don't care about you. They care about money. That's it. It's all about money.
Over the years, we have become more health conscious as a society, and McDonald's has tried to adapt.
Not really. Every single time I drive in town, I always see somebody pulling either into McDonald's or out of McDonald's.
By offering these healthy but actually not so healthy options. What about the yogurt parfait? That sounds like it's got to be healthy.
It's all
but
sugar.
It's the opposite. If you want to drive your system through a sugar rush,
Sugar slam!
then this item on the menu will do
it's
it.
all sugar.
It has 22 grams of sugar and is basically a calcium-filled sugar mine.
Yeah, it's sugar.
A McCafe shake is a questionable sugar bomb.
looks questionable to me.
The jokes about the milkshake and ice cream machines always being out of service isn't far off. McDonald's employees have confirmed that the reliability of these machines is questionable. Not only do they break down all the time, but the repairs put the machine out of commission sometimes for a day or more. We wonder if this has something to do with how frequently the machines are cleaned. Employees also have admitted that the machines are only cleaned about once a week. Let us also mention that a Mickey D's McCafe shake is a blend of vanilla ice cream and shake syrup, the main ingredient being high fructose corn syrup, then topped with whipped cream and a sugary maraschino cherry.
It's all sugar.
Chuckle Daddy Sugar Ball.
A small 12-ounce vanilla McCafe shake has, drum roll please, 59 grams of sugars. And if you were to grab a large 22-ounce, you're looking at 99 grams of sugar. But wait, if you like the strawberry flavored shake, a large has even more sugar than the vanilla, with 115 grams. The strawberry milkshake contains something like 50 chemicals that are used to imitate the flavors of strawberries.
This should be news to nobody, by the way.
With all this information, we think you should shake this one off.
Oh, I hate that fucking song. This video is gonna get fucking copyright because of that bullshit. Can we move on? I'm gonna mute this shit.
Jeez. Is the largest toy distributor in the world.
5 shillings?
Yes. That's sad.
For the possessed toy.
When you think about the toy distributors, do you automatically think Amazon, Walmart, or Toys R Us before their financial troubles? Most people do, but the largest toy distributor in the world is none other than McDonald's. All the little
Yeah, they all love those fucking Happy Meals.
toys included in Happy Meals add up. On average, about 20% of McDonald's sales are Happy Meals, which feature some kind of toy. With 68 million meals sold on a daily basis, that's a lot of toys. About 13.6 million toys a day. No other toy distributor even comes close to that.
Yeah.
Did you know that this is a powerful tool McDonald's uses to market?
Yeah, because more people come in, more people pay money.
Get the fast food chain to children, and McDonald's has been serving Happy Meals since 1979. They have surely got a lot of children hooked over that many years.
I'm hooked.
Most children under 8 years old do not have the cognitive skills and developmental maturity to understand the persuasive intent of marketing and advertising of these Happy Meals. Researchers say fast food chains do this to develop reliance and trust at an early age.
Yeah. So they can get hooked.
And toys are a way of advertising directly to children. There have
Exactly.
been several lawsuits in the United States and Canada against them for advertising to children.
Wait, there are? Well, it's not necessarily harmful to children because they're toys and food. So what are you suing them for?
Especially because they tie them to popular kids' movies. By creating an emotional bond with children, they find the key.
Well, they've always been like that. Like, especially like back in the 90s. I remember back when, like back in the 90s, I remember, what's the name of that movie from Batman? Batman Forever. There were collector's cups and shit. There were toys and shit. So they like to adapt to, all the new movies and stuff, and then they just make new toys with that, and they just keep cycling through. And the toys are cheap, which is even more crazy if you really think about it. They don't even move or anything. Like, and yet this is number one. It's crazy.
To keep them coming back and associating Happy Meals with good memories from their childhood. Smart and evil, if you think about it, considering how unhealthy and filled with additives a Happy Meal is. The only
Not to mention they had characters. Ronald McDonald, all those people, Grimace, Hamburglar. Go YouTube like 1995 commercials and stuff. They cram it down kids' throats hard. Pause. Like, seriously, man. But yeah, that's 10 McDonald's secrets I wish you never knew about. I already knew all of them, pretty much. Not to be braggadocious or anything, but I knew them. before the train goes through. There are 2 videos right here. Don't eat at McDonald's. Unless you want very chemically induced lava shits, volcanic confetti, diarrhea, doomsday. There's 2 videos right here. They probably weren't there before, but they're there now. So grab a salad in the kitchen or something, okay?